You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. It's around 55 degrees, going up to about 63, I think it is. So it's going to be a beautiful day, a beautiful fall day, which is a good thing. Today is National Smokeout, National American Great Smokeout Day. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Great Smokeout. It's also National Gingerbread Cookie Day. So we got a National Gingerbread Cookie Day. Yep. So if you like gingerbread cookies today, go out and get you a gingerbread cookie. Enjoy. And it's fall. Get you a cup of hot apple cider or some hot chocolate and enjoy the cookie. National Gingerbread Cookie Day. So listen, guys, so happy to be here with you this morning. Had a great evening yesterday. Yesterday was our first podcast meetup. Met some amazing people. Catherine, Carlos, Chris, Denise, Cat Boogie. Cat Boogie's funny. She's from the Bronx. Cat Boogie, Angel, Georgette, Dominique, and Dexter. All of these guys showed up at the podcast meetup yesterday, and I was excited because that's my first meetup, and it won't be our last. So we're going to be doing this on a monthly basis, and if you want to come out to our next podcast meetup, which is free, you can go to podcastposse.club, and join our group there. We're a free group, and we're going to be doing some great things, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited about next Saturday, which is Small Business Saturday, and we're going to be doing our first pop-up small business Small Business Saturday to support and the small business owners who do not have a brick and mortar store. They're going to be showing up at the Cornerstone located at 279 West Kroger Street, where they're going to be displaying their wares, their products, and their services. So we want you guys to come out and support them because they don't have brick and mortars. But for this one day, Good Morning Gwinnett is sponsoring the location so that they can have the opportunity to participate and Small Business Saturday. So I'm excited about that. This is the first annual pop-up Small Business Saturday Good Morning Gwinnett is going to sponsor it, but it won't be our last because I'm already saying first annual. So I'm excited about that too. So 2020 we'll be having our second annual pop-up Small Business Saturday. So come on out and support it. Good Morning Gwinnett is hosting it. I'll be broadcasting live next Saturday from the Cornerstone in honor of Small Business Saturday at our pop-up stores. So we got a pop-up marketplace. So come on out and check it out. All right, so let's get on to some horoscopes today. Today is November the 21st. We are almost there. It's almost Turkey Day, people. I know some people are ready. I want stuffing. Like I don't care about anything else. I just want some stuffing. That's what I got my mind set on. I hope it's good. I'm sure it's gonna be good. My mom is gonna make it. That's what I got my mind set up. I know my aunt makes like this great pecan pie, and it is delicious. But I was like, ooh, too much sweet right now because of the surgery I had. Too much sweet makes me nauseous. So when she used to make that pecan pie, I love it. Now it's like, ugh, maybe I eat just a little bit. I'm talking about a little, like the point on the pie. Like, yeah, that's it. Because pecan pie is really sweet. It's really sweet, and that sometimes too much sweet makes me extremely nauseous and queasy, and I feel like I'm just gonna pass out. So I don't do a whole lot of sweets. Dark chocolate I'm okay with. Anything else, not too much. Certain cheesecakes I can eat, not a lot though. So it's weird. I can eat certain sweets, and certain sweets I don't. Here's the thing: I don't know which one is gonna make me feel sick until I eat it. So then when I eat it, I know not to eat it again. So I'd rather not even take that chance. I look at that pecan pie, I'm like, man, that looks so good. But I know that's super duper sweet. I know it is. But anyway, let's get on to our horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Theisen. Today is November the 21st, and we're going to kick it off like we always kick it off with Aries. Aries, rewards for past good deeds will highlight your day. Strong willpower will come to your rescue. You will feel tired and run down if you have allowed yourself to get into a financial mess. Let me tell you, financial messes can wear you down. I mean, beat you up. Make you feel like somebody ran over you with a car. But that's okay. This too shall pass, Aries. Whatever financial mess you're in today, this too shall pass. Right? So if you're feeling tired and run down, give it to the universe, give it to God. Say, listen, God, it's beating me down. Nothing I can do about it. I need your help. Step in and help me clear this mess up. All right? All right, Aries. Don't let it beat you down. Don't let it get you tired. Just give it up. Give it up to the universe. Taurus, don't let friends convince you that you should contribute to something you don't believe in. Right. Stay calm and focus on things that will help you understand the situation better. Uncertain get-rich-quick schemes will not be as lucrative as you anticipate. Listen, I'm just going to tell you this right now. If it's got get rich in the title, don't do it. Because it probably won't work out. There's no such thing as get rich. If it were, I would have found it. Let me tell you that. If there was a get-rich-quick that really worked, oh, yeah, your girl would have found it. Oh, yes. I was a get-rich-quick seeker when I first started. Like, yeah, I got to find the one. Nah, it's hard work, baby. Hard work, consistencies, passion for what you do, that's what's going to get you rich, and focus and clarity. Get rich quick, not so much. So Taurus, don't even involve yourself with that crap. Gemini, residential moves will be hectic and may be unsatisfactory. Look into real estate. Competitive gains will be your forte. All right, so if you're looking into real estate, make sure to read the fine print, Gemini. If you don't understand the fine print, give it to someone who does. It may cost you a few dollars, but it could cost you even more down the line if you don't get that stuff looked at by the right person, the right professional person. Cancer, you can increase the value of your dwelling. Look into residential moves that will give you more space. If you work in conjunction with someone else, you may find they're trying to steal your thunder. They're trying to steal your thunder, Cancer. You can do well on stage or behind the scene. The choice is yours. Watch out for the thunder stealers. I'm just saying, watch them. Watch out for the people you partner with. I know we want to collaborate like that. Like right now, this year was all about collaboration. That's what it was about, collaboration. But sometimes you got to watch the people you collaborate with, because sometimes they're trying to steal your thunder. So watch out for the thunder stealers today, Cancer. Leo, visitors may be likely to drop by. You may not be that popular at home, but you should be able to shine at social gatherings. Your tendency to vacillate will drive everyone crazy. Look, you may not be popular at home, but you're going to shine outside in social gatherings. Too bad you can't stay the night in those social gatherings, right? Because you're not shining at home. Like, oh, God, I got to go home. All right, Virgo, don't take advantage of your expense account. Pleasure trips will be favorable and bring about possible romance. Find out more if you want to start your own business. Listen, you might have some romance today. Trying to start a business, make sure it's something you're passionate about, something that you can serve people with. You know, sometimes we want to start a business. It's all about us, right? And then nobody wants what you have. Then it's just a hobby. So make sure that your business is something that people need, but it's something that you're passionate about. Because I don't care if people do need it. If you don't like it, you're not going to do it well. I was in a meeting, and the lady said, this is what I strongly believe, and everybody has their own opinion. I believe that if you find something that you are passionate about, right, and it's whatever it is, I'm not saying it's your purpose. I'm saying it's something you're passionate about. You find something that you're passionate about, and you can put your whole heart behind it. That is a needed service. You could probably have success with that. So one lady said, she almost contradicted what I said. She kind of tried to clean it up, but she was like, it needs to make money. Yeah, it does, but it won't make money if you don't like it, because you're not going to do it. So yes, it needs to make money, but if you don't like it, chances are you won't make a dime, because you're not going to do it. So it needs to be something that you're passionate about, and it needs to be something that serves others. Even with my company, I look at my company and I say, okay, how am I serving others, right? And that's why I decided how I'm fully serving others and something I'm totally passionate about. And refocusing and readjusting and making, rebranding and all that, it's exciting because I realized, okay, yeah, I was doing these things, but I definitely was not passionate about them, right? I was not. So I sucked pretty much a lot of stuff that I did because I wasn't passionate. Yes, it was a service that people bought and, kind of wanted, but I just was not passionate about it. So when I go back, when I had to go back and look at that, I was like, okay, what am I passionate about? I'm passionate about podcasting. I'm passionate about entrepreneurship. I'm passionate about marketing. Those are the things that I love. Like, it allows me to be creative all the time, which is what I am. Now, if you tell me to dress up a room, I cannot do. I don't have that type of vision. But if you have an idea for a business or you need some kind of marketing help, you need to structure something when it comes to business, I'm great at that. And I can say that because I know that I am. But if you tell me to put an outfit together, like really put one together where it's like, wow, that's a nice outfit. Nah. You tell me to stage a living room, nope, not going to be able to do. You should see my office. It's like a hodgepodge of inspiration. That's what it is. I got inspirational pictures and, yeah. No real thing. Just a hodgepodge of inspiration. That's what I call it. I got a beautiful bouquet of flowers. I got pictures of people that I admire on the wall, vision boards. I got checks taped to the wall. I got visions. I got vision statements, intention statements, schedules. It's just a hodgepodge of inspiration. That's what I call it. No decorative style to it at all. Now, would I like for it to be different? Yes. And my daughter has offered to do both my bedroom and my office, and I have not let her yet. Anyway, just know that whatever you start, Virgo, it needs to be something that you're going to love. Don't just start something just to be starting it. Don't just start it because you're trying to follow money. That definitely does not work. Trust me when I tell you. All right, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be back after this song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again, State your name, big been dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the Fit Lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip, I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming. Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action. Bitch, I'm active. If he never heard of been dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, bitch, I'm broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell a Mosialis flawless. Broken whips as long as it is foreign. Heard you want it cause the yam's enormous. What's an ass since she isn't gorgeous? Live my life, last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest. Do not know when knocking on the door is. Came in, did it like the Porsches. Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10,
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. If you take on too much of a financial burden, you may make yourself ill. You might find that a coworker has been two-faced. Sudden romantic connections may be short-lived. Watch out for the two-faced coworkers today. Yep, when people show you who they are, when they show you that other face, believe them. Watch out for them. When they show you, like Maya Angelou said that, and then Oprah said it, and now we all said, when people show you that other face, believe them the first time. They show you who they really are. So watch out for the two-faced coworker, Libra. Yeah, Libra. Ooh, that's funny. Scorpio. Too much talk may lead to hassles. Your mate could get on your nerves if he or she backs you into an emotional corner or puts restrictions on your time. You can make a difference if you're willing to stand up and be counted. Raise your hand today. Raise your hand, Scorpio. You can make a difference. Be counted. Sagittarius. Don't count on your friends to be loyal when it comes to doing things. Secret affairs may be brought out in the open. You mustn't be so trusting. All right, listen. I said it yesterday. I think I was talking to Taurus, one of you guys. If it's a secret, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. I'm just saying, Sagittarius. Now it's about to come to the light. Ooh, yeah, it may be ugly. Hopefully for you it won't be. But listen, people, if it's a secret, probably don't want to do it. Capricorn, don't try to twist things around so that they sound more enticing. You will be extremely receptive to new and progressive methods at work. You will have that discipline and fortitude to accomplish what you want to today. All right. Listen, don't over exaggerate. Yeah, don't. That's what they're really saying. Don't twist things around so they can seem more enticing. That means don't over exaggerate. Because then when people say the real thing, they're gonna be pissed off like they lied. Capricorn, you lied. Watch that. I know sometimes you want to make it bigger than what it really is. Don't do it. Not today. Aquarius, you may find it difficult to control your emotions. Health problems may prevail if you don't take care of them immediately. You will attract members of the opposite sex readily. Okay, you got some attraction faction going on there today. Yes, the attraction factor. I don't know what you got. Spread it on around, Aquarius. All right, my fellow fish, Pisces. You'll be able to get to the bottom of things today. Sentimental feelings may make it difficult to get much done at work. Your ability to ferret out secret information will lead you to an inside scoop on an amazing financial deal. An amazing financial deal. Okay. Your ability to ferret out secret information will lead you to an inside scoop on an amazing financial deal. All right, Pisces. We want an amazing financial deal, but make sure it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Make sure it's legit and real. For real. Don't get caught up in the minutiae of some crap. All right, so what's the horoscopes I got for you today? I'll be back again on Monday to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. And now we're going to move on to some news you can use. So some Mill Creek journalism students had to be evacuated from the Washington field trip. Man, you know, my niece this summer in Washington, D.C., working on the Hill. She's a poli-sci major at Georgia Southern. And I thought, you know, it was so funny because I wanted to see what her experience is going to be like. I kind of figured that she would change her mind about some things once she did that whole thing. And she did. She told me she didn't want to work there because every day was like bomb threats and things like that. So she was like, yeah, that was just too much. And traveling underground, because I guess you travel to and from all the buildings through the tunnels underground. Crazy. It sounds crazy, right? But she's like, yeah, I don't want to do that. But anyway, so some journalism students from Mill Creek High School who were visiting in Washington, D.C. went from learning about the news industry to becoming the news when they were stranded at the top of a recently rebuilt Washington monument and had to be evacuated by National Park Services rangers on Wednesday. The Park Service announced on Twitter that the monument had to be closed at 3:30 after the elevator stopped working, leaving the students stuck at the top. Park officials said visitors who were stuck at the top of the monument were evacuated through a staircase in the monument, which reopened in September after extensive repairs. So they had to be evacuated. Everybody was okay. Nobody got hurt. That's a good thing. Now, that was kind of like one of the first-hand stories that you can report. Right? So I wonder how many students went to school and reported about that. Like it's here on the Gwinnett Daily, but I wondered did any of the students think to go back and write a story about it because they are journalism students, right? This did happen on the Hill. So it would have been nice to see if any of them actually went back to school and wrote about their story. Yeah. So Mill Creek teacher Norris Neff said on the Daily Post, we got trapped at the top of the Washington Monument. The ranger said that's never happened. Local News is running out pictures and video. The ranger counted more than 40 of us. He said no one has ever had to use the stairs in an emergency. The power to the elevator went out. That's an interesting story. So that to me, for the kids who were in that should have been a good story to go back and write about. You know what I'm saying? Like they were on Washington, at the Washington Monument, and this happened. Luckily, everybody was everybody was okay. So that's a good thing. But should have made some interesting news anyway. Yeah, I think I would have encouraged the kids to write about it. Like, listen, this is a good story. Go back and write about it, in your own form. However you want to do that. I'm not a journalist, right? I'm not a journalist. I'm definitely not trained to do what I do. I just do it because I love it. But I'm attracted to journalism, right? I could see myself being a journalist. And if I had known when I was in high school going out that I could be a journalist, I probably would have been a journalist. I could have been an engineer because I was really good in science and math. I like figuring things out. I'm a problem solver. Like when I look back in retrospect of the things I could have done, had I known better, I probably would have been really good at quite a few of them. Like being a journalist because I like to talk and I like facts. And I like history, and I like news. I like reporting political news. Like, I probably would have been a political analyst. Yeah. I don't know if it's too late, but I like what I'm doing right now. So I keep doing this. I'm keep doing this and keep perfecting it, keep making it better, and keep making it better. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office announced on Tuesday that it is installing a military rigger into a part of the county jail set up to specifically house inmates who are also military vets. Right? That's kind of cool, I guess. Kind of gets them back in the mindset of where they used to be when they were more structured. The Sheriff's Office unveiled the Barracks, a 70-bed jail housing unit that is designed to mimic some of the aspects of life in the military. Officials said that particularly includes the regimented and disciplined lifestyle typically associated with the life in the armed forces. Our goal is to help reconnect these inmates to the time in their lives when they made better decisions, respected authority, and obeyed the law. Sheriff Butch Conway said in a statement, the program has the potential to greatly influence these inmates and help them lead more productive lives when they are released from custody. That's pretty cool, I guess. You know, I hope they do some other stuff too. Like, and it's so weird, right? Because you look at these guys, they've served our country. It's probably about 30 of them here in this picture, all military vets. Like, what happened? Life happened. You know, I watched the show. There's a show, you know, I love CNBC. It's one of my favorite channels because it got all the business shows and business profiles and things like that. But anyway, there's a show that comes on now called Back in the Game, and it's hosted by Alex Rodriguez, who used to play for the Yankees. And there was a guy on last night, and he was first announced on American Idol, and he lost everything because he left the show before it blew up. And then the show just blew up, but he left before it blew up because he didn't, you know, he was just doing his own thing, and but he made a lot of money. So he said he was making $18,000 a week. That's $72,000 a month. I was like, what? So he walked away from the show for some reason. I forgot what he said, and lost everything. Like, he went downhill, lost everything. Now he drives for Uber, and he was trying to get on track. And you know, it was so funny because he was a comedian. He was a good comedian. Like, I could tell he was good because he would be talking in conversation, and he would just throw a joke in there, and it was funny. And I was like, wow. I mean, and it was timely, like, and it fit right in. It wasn't like, you know, it was good. Like, you could tell he was good. But all he kept saying was, life happened. And he got stuck. And Alex had to pull him out of saying that. He had to pull him out of where he was. And all he kept saying was, life happened. Life happened. Like, he didn't even see how talented he was. I'm going to have to go watch the episode over again, because I looked at the Holyfield episode, and Holyfield still had some things going for him. Like, he was still getting paid, like, to be an announcer and things like that. So he still had things going on for him. But this guy, he was like Uber. He was Ubering. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Ubering. I'm just saying that all he kept saying was life happened. Like, he couldn't see the positive of what he had. Like, he could not see the potential for who he was. Like, he could not. And Alex had such a time trying to pull the potential out of him. Like, listen, I don't see you being like on TV, like, announcing things anymore, but they got this thing called YouTube, and you're funny. Like, you should be there. He was like, I'm not going to sit in front of a camera and just do monologue. Like, he couldn't see it. But Alex didn't give up on him. He kept pushing him and kept pushing him. But he got him back on track. And he was like, man, my outlook on my life is so much different now. Sometimes it takes that little push. Sometimes it takes that little structure. You know, sometimes it takes that person to believe in you so you can start believing in yourself. And so what they're doing here with this new military-style barracks in jail, I think is going to help these guys get back on track and remember who they were before this time in their life. You know what I mean? Like, who was I before this? And can I get back to that person who signed up to be in the military and fight for this country? Now, the flip side to that is, I don't know what happened when they got out, but was our country good to them? Gotta ask that question. It's a hard question, but was our country good to them when they came home? Because sometimes we're not just good to our vets when they get home. We kind of just leave them hanging. I'm just saying. And then they get into stuff like this. So anyway, life happens because you ask yourself, you were in the military, so we know you were structured, you know. What happened? Life happens. But anyway, hopefully this program is going to be a success, and hopefully it's going to help them put their lives back together. Hopefully while they're in there, they can get some necessary training and skills, build some skill sets that'll help them come out and be productive citizens, you know, so they don't have to ever go back, you know. So, I don't know. I think it could be a good thing. I really do. I hope it does. I hope they go in there and they come out and they feel better about who they were. To read the full story, go to Gwinnett Daily Post and click on the story. You'll see it right on the front page. It's a good story. I mean, I hope that this helps. It'd be nice to have programs in place before they get to this point. And I'm not saying that there aren't. I just don't know of any. But if there are programs in place before the vets get to this point, then maybe we don't have to have the barracks installed inside the jail. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying. This is me talking. Listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this. I'm going to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in my county right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show.
Oh, it's been 27 nights without you here by my side, and I've been counting every hour. 'Cause since you stepped out of my life, oh, she ain't coming back. All my friends are saying that, so you don't even have to try, 'cause she ain't your Mrs. Right. But that love was true love, and they've got no clue, and I don't know what to do. I've tried to ignore it, 'cause that is what they say, but deep down I know it won't work out this way. Tell me, are you feeling like I'm feeling? Only you would know, 'cause I can't seem to let you go. No, I can't seem to let you go. I guess your girls, they do the same, telling I'm the one to blame. And you believed in all the rumors. Yeah, they told you I was playing games. Oh no, she ain't coming back. All my friends are saying that, so you don't even have to try. Cause she ain't your Mrs. Right. But that love was true love, and they've got no clue, and I don't know what to do. Hey. I've tried to ignore it, 'cause that is what they say, but deep down I know it won't work out this way. Tell me, are you feeling like I'm feeling? Only you would know, 'cause I can't seem to let you go. I can't seem to let you go. I can't seem to let you go. You ain't here no more. My life is a bore. I just try my best, gotta live it, but I'm nothing like before. We used to be strong, together we couldn't do wrong. Now the magic is gone. I've tried to ignore it, 'cause that is what they say, but deep down I know it won't work out this way. Tell me, are you feeling like I'm feeling? Only you would know, 'cause I can't seem to let you go. I can't seem to let you go. I've tried to ignore it, 'cause that is what they say, but deep down I know it won't work out this way. Tell me, are you feeling like I'm feeling? Only you would know, 'cause I can't seem to let you go. No, I can't seem to let you go.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett show. So there's a new urgent care center opening up in Gwinnett. I told you they opened up urgent care centers like they opening up, I don't know, any rappers, right? So the 5th urgent care clinic from Eastside Medical Center is up and running in Loganville. The facility is next to Eastside's Loganville Digital Imaging. Okay, so they probably need it up in, I thought it was somewhere right around here, like where I am. East reopened an urgent care center in Grayson in 2018. Hospital systems started opening urgent care centers in 2017. Urgent care centers have walk-in patients with injuries, illness, and other conditions that may require immediate attention, but are not able to go to the emergency room. Let me tell you something. If you ain't got to go to the emergency room, don't go, because that could be an all-day situation. Like right now, when I have something that sometimes I don't even go to the urgent care. Like I'll call Teledoc. Like, my insurance has teledoc attached to it. Like, that's one of the benefits. Like, I just had like a cold, and I needed an antibiotic. I knew I had a cold, like upper respiratory infection, and I called teledoc. Like, my throat is itchy, and I think you guys remember this. I was on here talking about because my throat was itching, my ears was itching, everything was just like scratchy. Called teledoc. 5 minutes on the phone, off the phone, prescription called in, bam, I'm good. I like teledoc. So, because sometimes you don't have to go to the doctor. And then sometimes you just don't want to go to the emergency room. Like, the ER is just, it's just long, right? And you want to tell people, why are you moving so slow? So just can't say that. Anyway, the facility is located at 3435 Highway 81, Suite 100 in Loganville. It will be open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, and from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. So just remember that if you don't want to go to the emergency room, but you have something that's an emergency, but not a super duper emergency, you can go to one of these urgent care facilities. This particular facility is located at 3435 Highway 81, and that's Suite 100 in Loganville, and it's open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Fridays, and 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. And that's a good thing, especially on the weekends. I don't know, for some reason, at the first of the month when you got to go to the ER, everybody's in there. I'm like, what in the heck is going on? Yup, I had to take my uncle one time. We was there forever. I was like, oh my Lord. Whew. So if I don't have to go, we don't go. My mom's knee was hurting one time, and I was like, man, I just do not feel like going to the ER. So I took her to the urgent care center, Peachtree Immediate Care. Took her. They shot her knee with something, and she's been good ever since, and that was about 3 years ago. And she still remember that. She's like, I don't know what they put in my knee, but it sure feels better. She was just talking about that probably last month. Because we went there. We didn't have to go to the ER. We went there, and it was a done deal. All right, so there's a high-rise 260 apartment project approved near the Mall of Georgia. That's kind of cute. All right. A high-rise urban-style apartment development located in the Mall of Georgia and a mixed-use development project backed by the Atlanta receiver Julio Jones has been approved by the Gwinnett County Board of Commissioners. I think I talked about this earlier this year. Julio Jones is building this high-rise in Gwinnett County. The two-tower project at Woodard Crossing Boulevard, the Mall of Georgia Boulevard, is owned by HPK's Properties and Buford Jeweler Gubin. According to documents filed with the county, it will go on the land mall that is currently undeveloped. So it's going to be 260 apartments going up there. Yep. Between the two buildings, there will be 260 apartments, mostly one bedrooms, with two bedrooms with some unit. So that's really like single people. Shane Lanham, a lawyer representing the project. The project will also have a gym, leasing center, and a parking garage. The building will be close to the road in order to promote walkability. That is intended to increase resident access to the mall and artisan. The 16-acre project is backed by Julio Jones, who was into the real estate way. 260 apartment units. I wonder if they're for sale or they're for rent. Because when I hear apartments, I'm thinking for rent. It in a lot of ways as an extension of mixed-use development, Lanham said. Arison broke ground in this summer. The project will include 300 apartments. So Arison is a whole nother project. Anyway, that project is going to have 300 apartments, a 110-room Hilton Garden Hotel, restaurants, and a retail space. So they're building up on that end down there. So that's going to be coming up soon. So that's 560 new residents in that area. That's a lot, right? I don't know if you've ever been down there by the Mall of Georgia, especially around 5 o'clock. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to give it a bad name. I'm just saying. Down that time, it's a lot going on. It's a lot of traffic. I'm just saying. Sometimes you just want to listen. I'm just saying. Traffic. That end. That's why the traffic referendum is so important. Because you are going to, the more people you bring into the county, the more traffic you're going to have. It's just, it is what it is. And they're coming. Every time I talk about something being approved, that means more people. That's 560 new residents. Now, that's just based on one car. In my house, there are 4 cars. Well, 3. And there's 4 when my niece is home from school. But right now, there are 3 cars in my house. So, can you imagine? So, you got 560 new residents coming in, right? So let's go with the 260 unit. Let's say you got 2 cars per unit. That's 520 right there. Then you got three over here, so that's 520 on the 260 unit apartment building, because that's like 2 cars. And then on this other side over here, you got 300. Let's say 2. That's 600. So 1,160 cars extra. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to scare nobody. I'm just saying. Yeah, I love it, but it's getting crowded, and some people just not happy with that. I know. I hear them all the time. People saying it's crowded, it's too much traffic, I'm moving to the country. Yeah, I still love it here. I do. Am I going to say that in 20 years from now? I don't know. Probably by that time, I love it even more, because I've been met a whole lot of people. See, I'm still learning. Like, I've only been here 6 years, and about 4 of those 6 years, I've just been head down doing my business. Now I'm doing Good Morning Gwinnett, which I've only been doing almost a year next month. Right. I think I started December the 18th, 2018. I just started. I didn't wait for the beginning of the year. It's like, I'm going to do it right now. It's going to start. So, I probably love it even more. All right, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this next song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
You're full of confidence and cheap galore. You're showing up your moves and hope for attention. And I turn my life into an invitation I don't know. I swear I'll tell the truth and you misunderstood. When I smile, it's all I want you by my side, but baby that's a lie.
Back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So, Cooking with Kids Community Kitchen. Yep, that's happening this evening, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Every third Thursday evening, they share different types of recipes, family recipes, to assist the next generation as they gain hands-on experience and learn about the skills and traditions that carry us across time and cultures. So there is going to be a cooking session tonight, facilitated by Kesley Rice and Allie Paris. This event is sponsored by Faith Development, so it's for all ages are welcome. It's designed for the family in mind. So if you want to know more about that event or to attend that event, that's going to be tonight. Cooking with Kids Community, and that's going to be located at the UU Congressional of Gwinnett, and that's located at 12 Bethesda Church Road in Lawrenceville. If you want more information about that, you can call, the UU stands for Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Gwinnett. Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Gwinnett. Congregation of Gwinnett. And they're located at 12 Bethesda Church Road in Lawrenceville. For more information about the upcoming cooking class, call 770-717-7913. Again, that number is 770-717-7913. And that's this evening. Cooking with Kids Community Kitchen, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. All right, check it out. Take your kids out, let them learn how to cook. That's a good thing. I think that's a great thing, actually. Thirsty Third Thursday Gwinnett. That's a lot of T's, right? Thirsty Third Thursday Gwinnett. Join elected and appointed official, business leaders, and engineering community for this fun, casual event. Food and drinks are on us with your registration. No speeches, no presentation, just networking and a relaxed atmosphere. I don't know. Listen, that sounds funny, right? Because I'm saying to myself, I don't know. Like you saying no speeches and no presentation. Somebody going to sit at that table and be pitching to you, hey, this is why you need to vote for me. They may not say those exact words. However, you never know. So VIPs include Taylor Anderson, the city councilman for Sugar Hill, Joe Allen, executive director of Gwinnett Place CID, Alyssa Davis, executive director of Sugarloaf CID, Brandon Hembry, city councilman of Sugar Hill, Tyler Richards, director of Gwinnett Department of Water Resources, Rebecca Shelton, deputy director of Gwinnett Department of Water Resources, Chuck Warbington, city manager for Lawrenceville, Todd Warren, city council of Snellville. So these are VIPs that's going to be in the room. If you want to go out there and talk to them, they're going to be out there tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. I'm just saying. It's going to be located at Pepe's Mexican Bar and Grill, located at 1802 North Brown Road in Lawrenceville. $25 for members, $35 for non-members. Fee includes snack and 2 drinks. Yep. 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pepe's Mexican Bar and Grill, 1802 North Brown Road, Lawrenceville. $25 for members, $35 for non-members. Go out and network with your officials. No presentations, no speeches, just networking in a relaxed atmosphere. Sounds pretty cool. Thirsty Third Thursday, Gwinnett. So check it out. This is hosted by the American Council of Engineering Companies of Georgia. So if you want to go out and have some drinks and some tacos tonight in a relaxed atmosphere, could be for you. So Kimber Bell Embroidery Club of Duluth, they're having their, what's the day? Oh, okay, yeah. I was looking at the day. So Tuesday, December the 17th, if you want to learn how to do embroidery just in time for the holidays, there's a class that's going to be held from 10:30 to 12:30. I'm a little bit early because they want you to pre-register for the class and they want to make sure they have enough spots. Kimber Bell Embroidery, that's the Embroidery Club of Duluth. So you want to know more about that, if you want to learn how to embroider, and they got reindeers. They got a pillow showing here, and it's got like some reindeer ears, and it's got joy. It's really cute. But if you ever want to learn how to do embroidery, this is your chance. They got a class starting at 10:30 to 12:30 on the 17th. Then they have one from 3 to 5, and then they have another class on December the 19th, 10:30 to 12:30, and then another one from 2 to 4. So if you want more information about this, you can give them a call to find out information about how you can sign up for this class. 770-497-2973. 770-497-2973. What caught my attention was the reindeer and the word joy on the pillow. It's really cute. If you want to learn how to sew, Discover Sewing, go to discoversewing.com, and they got classes there. So you can go there and check the classes, all the things you want to learn about sewing and embroidery and all this good stuff. But if you don't want to miss that class and you don't want to be left out before the class fills up, go and give them a call so that way you can know how to register. You can call 404-303-8030 or 770-497-2973. Again, those numbers are to check out this embroidery class that's coming up for the Kimmerbell Embroidery Club in Duluth, 404-303-8030 or 770-497-2973. Class start December the 17th. There's a $20 charge for the class. So check it out. Don't let the class fill up on you and you sitting around waiting because it's going to fill up. All right, you want to have some fun tonight? You want to do some laughing? I know, right? Laughter is good for the soul. It's so funny because I was telling my mother yesterday, I said, when I finished my show on Tuesday, I finished laughing because my brother had texted me something that was really funny, and by the time I came back after the song, I was laughing. I had tears rolling down my eyes. And I was telling her that, and I said yesterday morning, before I came down to do the show, she shared something with us that was really funny. So when I came down to do the show, I was laughing. And my inspiration of the quote from yesterday ended with something about laughter. But I was telling her that. But anyway, it is Thursday, and if you want to do some laughing, Bruh Man from Martin, Bruh Man who live on the 5th floor? Remember Bruh Man? He's going to be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, located at 4650 Jimmy Carter Boulevard in Norcross tonight. From 8:30 to 10:30, you can catch the show. Bruh Man from the 5th floor. I don't know if y'all used to watch Martin. We used to be cracking up on Martin. Yep, his name is Reginald Ballard, and he's an American character actor and comedian from Galveston, Texas. He's best known for his role as Bruh Man in the sitcom Martin. And he also played in Bernie Mac show. I don't remember seeing him in the Bernie Mac show. I just remember him from Martin. He graduated from Ball High School where he was a all-district linebacker. Okay. But anyway, you want to see Bruh Man Comedy Show tonight. He's going to be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. Again, that's 4650 Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and that's in Norcross, number 114B. Check it out, 8:30 to 10:30 tonight. Go out, get you some laughter, get you some food, get you a couple of drinks with some funniness. Yes, early bird tickets are $15, $18 at the door. So you may want to try to register early. All right, listen, that's all I got for you today. I'm going to go back to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and give a word of inspiration for the day. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. Stay tuned.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you would carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good, I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking I said that I needed you, like a late night with someone that I knew. I just hope you won't get hurt. I just hope you've been through worse. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good, I guess 'cause I'm the light. Don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. So listen, guys, it's the weekend for me. My week officially ends today with you guys, but I'll be back on Monday. But before I go, I wanted to give you my inspiration of the day, and I think this is probably one of the most important inspiration quotes I could probably tell you. Like, of all of the things I've probably said on here, I think this is probably the most important. So my inspiration quote for the day is this: the way we talk to our children becomes their inner voice. Send chills through my spine right there. Let me just say that again. The way we talk to our children becomes their inner voice. Let me tell you something. You may not think the things that you say stick to kids, but it does. And it really shapes a lot of who they become. Think about you, right? Think about some of the things that someone said to you when you were a kid that stuck. You know, things that make you feel not good enough. Things that make you feel inadequate. Think about those things. It's what we say to these kids. And we don't think that stuff sticks, but it does. And we grow up and be grown folks, and we still dealing with crazy stuff like daddy issues. You know, mama said this about me. Grandmama said that about me. I heard somebody talking about, I was watching the Prophet the other day. That's another one of my shows on CNBC. And the young lady was on there, and she was pretty much like she didn't want to ask anybody for help. But she said one of the things her mother used to always do, and she didn't say you fat. She would say, look how skinny such and such is. But to me, that's saying you fat. You know, and that stuck with her. And she said, you know, her mother would always say to her, well, look how skinny this one is, and look how small that one is, and look how that one looks. And it was almost saying, you're not good enough. Look how Susie is looking. It's what I'm telling you, you got to be careful what you say to your kids. That's why, you know, I've always tried to tell my daughter how beautiful, my daughter is beautiful. Like, she's freaking beautiful. Like, and I'm not just, she's just beautiful, right? And I've always told her, you are beautiful. Now I have a granddaughter, and we always tell her how beautiful she is and how smart she is. Now, the funny thing about my granddaughter, I don't think she's going to suffer with no kind of self-esteem issues. She's like 10 months old, and she's already her own little person. I said to my mother, don't she seem a little bit advanced? And my mother goes, yes. So but you never know. Here's the thing. Here's my point. I'm not going to take a chance. So we would tell her how beautiful, how smart she is, and that she can do anything she want to do. And you got to say those words to your kids. Say those words to your grandkids, to your nieces, to your nephew. You are smart, beautiful, talented. You can do anything and be anything you want to be. Because what you say to them becomes their inner voice. What you say in front of them becomes their inner voice. I'm telling you, it's important. And you won't have so many people growing up with all these different kind of issues. Like, we all got some kind of issues because of what I remember. And here's one for you, just so you understand what I'm talking about. I remember I was 15 years old. My mom and dad got divorced when I was 10. And I remember, and he moved to California. We moved to New Jersey from Albany, Georgia. And I remember I was 15 years old. We all met up in Albany. He came from California. We came from New Jersey. And we moved to Albany. And the first thing he said to me was, what's wrong with your hair? It's crazy. I'm an old woman now. And that statement still is very vivid in my mind. Not hello, not I missed you, not I love you. What's wrong with your hair? Okay, so my hair was straightened, right? So when you go to Georgia, it's hot as heck down here. I'm in Jersey. I get my little straightened out, and I get to Georgia, it's hot as heck, and my hair just puffs up. So by the time he sees me, it's still supposed to be curled, but instead of curl, it's like a curly puff. And instead of him, and I hadn't seen him at that point since I was 10. So 5 years has gone by and I haven't seen you. You instead of you giving me a hug and say, hey, I miss you, I love you, the first thing out your mouth is, what's wrong with your hair? That stuck with me. And from that day forward, all I wanted to do was get my dad's approval. And I didn't even know it. It was subconscious, right? Everything I did, I grew businesses. I made them extremely large because I wanted his approval. I wanted his love that I never really got from my dad. My brother got it, but I never got it. And it wasn't until I was probably 41 years old that I discovered, oh my God, I have daddy issues, right? I didn't know. And it was based on that two things that happened in my life with my dad. That one, and he didn't take me to go get my shoes, right? He supposedly when he took me to get some shoes one time. I was about 5 or 6. And my cousins were in a house next door to us. They were building this new house next door to us. My cousins lived on one side of me. And on the side that I lived on, they was building like a new house. And we made it our little clubhouse, right? And my cousins, they were older than I was. And we weren't supposed to be in the new house because, they still had concrete blocks in there. Anyway, I was on my way to get new shoes that day. He was taking me to get some new shoes. And one of my cousins got mad because they kicked him out of the clubhouse and went to go tell my cousin's mother. And she didn't play. Her name was Jenny. Jenny didn't play. Like my cousins, they got beaten with extension cords. Me and my brother got beaten with a comb. But my cousins got beaten with an extension cord. It was a lot of them, probably like 11 of them. It was just two of us, my brother and I. And I ran to go tell my cousin, get out the clubhouse because you about to get in trouble. And as I was running to tell him, I tripped over a cinder block. And my head hit the corner of the cinder block. And I had blood running all over my clothes. And instead of my dad checking with me to see how I was doing, he tells my mother, clean her up. And then he didn't take me to get my shoes. So I have a scar right now on my forehead from when I did. And I had to be about 5 or 6 years old. He didn't take me to get my shoes. And he didn't tell me he loved me when he hadn't seen me after 5 years. I got so many daddy issue stories that I didn't realize I had until I was like 41 years old. So I shared these stories with you to say, listen, just be careful what you say to your kids. Be intentional to say good things. Things that's going to empower and uplift them and inspire them and to motivate them. We won't have so many kids who have all these different disorders. Just show them love. And if you're incapable of showing love, then you need to figure out how to do that. So listen, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last hour with me, and I appreciate you so much. Make sure to check out Pop-Up Small Business Saturday. Go to Good Morning Gwinnett. Click on the banner. Come on out. Support our small businesses next Saturday. I'll be back again on Monday, God willing. Thank you to everybody who showed up for Podcast Posse last night. I really enjoyed meeting everybody. Looking forward to next month's event. If you did not make last night's events, be sure to step over. And we're probably going to have like some holiday things going on next month, because I'm going to try to do it closer to the Christmas time. But anyway, if you didn't make it last night, go to podcastposse.club and become a member. It's free there. If you're thinking about podcasting, becoming a podcaster, podcast editor, podcast voiceover person, podcast marketing professional, whatever you want to do in the podcasting space, that's what we're building over there, and it's free. All right, thank you again for listening. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there, guys, and until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.